Yo, hello everyone and welcome back again to a brand new video. Need to accept credit card payments on your Webflow website. In this tutorial, we will guide you throughout the steps to integrate credit card payments and provide a seamless checkout experience. Follow our steps and let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you can have the full experience. So guys, first of all, what you will need to do is to go ahead and open Webflow. So click right here and open. So there we go, I have opened my website. Now after that, we need to accept credit card in our website. So choose whatever website you have. I have these two already created for you. Simply have to click on new one, just choose whatever, and basically you will be able to create a new one. In case you had the free plan, you will be able to create up to 2 websites. In case you wanted to create more, where unfortunately you will not be able to create any more websites, since the limit is basically 2. And unfortunately, as you can see here, like in this page, in custom code or whatever, you can't really delete your websites. So it's pretty hard unless you went throughout some stuff here, or backups, or you played around these things. But overall, deleting a site in this specific area or the specific websites or platform can be a true hassle and very hard. Now, since we have already a website, I'm gonna just go through it. You guys simply have to go through the creation, which is gonna be pretty simple. They even have a guide for it. Once you click on new site here, you will find like a guide or like an AI that will explain to you everything by showing you the steps, so don't worry about that. Now, since we created the site, let's go for this one as an example, and let's open the designer. So here we simply have to wait for it to actually load till the end, so let's do that. And here we go. Now this is my website. It's pretty like random, nothing in it, so yeah, let's just ignore it. Now for this specific site, I will need to add credit card as payment. So first of all, I need to make sure that it is a store. So go here to the left bar menu and go all the way down to e-commerce. Click on it, and as you can see, I have here 11 steps to do. Now as you can see, I have already added a product which you do have to add. I will explain it to you later on in this video. And after we are finished with that, we need to add a payment provider. Payment providers allow your store to accept payments from customers. So let's click here, add payment provider. Before you can configure e-commerce settings, we need some basic information about your store. Don't worry, you will also be able to update this information later. Let's click on continue, and here it is, the page that has to be filled before we get to accept any payments of any other processor. So let's add here, for example, here payments gateway. Here for that, country, basically United States, street address, and for this information I'm gonna get them online since I'm not from the US. And also guys, do not copy me, because in this process you have to put your real information, not fake ones. So always try to put real informations instead of fake ones, so you can keep everything safe and get accepted by them. Now currency settings, make sure that it is USD or whatever you want, then click on continue and validate. Let me just right here, so United States, what is it? Oh, it's okay. Let's copy it and let's put it right here, and let's click on continue, and there we have it. So now got it. Let's just close it, and here as you can see, we have e-commerce, general, payment, checkout, shipping, taxes, notification, and integrations. So what I'm gonna do is click on payments, and there we go. So here as Webflow, they accept 2 payments, which are basically Stripe and PayPal. Now these are not the only payment that you will get, but of course depending on your plan that you have, also on the region of the website or where you created the website, not the website itself, but where you have created the website. For example, I didn't create the website from US, that is why I have limited payments gateways. In case you had created the website in the US, then of course you will have more payment gateways than me. Now for example, let's say that you want, in this video we are going to talk about credit cards and how to add them. So to add credit cards, it's pretty simple. Here's the Stripe. As you can see, Stripe payment method is basically, this is the payment provider, which is basically like the middleman between you as a vendor and the customer. So Stripe basically let me just open like a whiteboard real quick. So I would like to explain it to you in the whiteboard. So basically this is like, yeah, let me just remove all of these, or let's me sticky note, let me just go to somewhere else. So there we go. So let's say that you are here, so you are the vendor, and basically there is the customer. Now the customer doesn't really know who you are, but to give you direct money, it's pretty like, it's pretty scary. Why not? Why so? Because you could scam him. You can go throughout the payment processor, he can pay you and send you the money without like having a payment processor, like for example direct deposits, but then you might literally scam the guy. This is very 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 bad. So to prevent that, this is where payment processors comes to the rescue. It makes the payments faster and much more secured. So once if the customer, for example, didn't receive his money, then Stripe will eventually give the money back, or basically refund the guy. In case you had not received the money, then Stripe would cut off the money from the customer to give it to you, or even sometimes they will have to give you money from themselves. So this is basically how Stripe work, or basically the payment gateways works. So this is very very important for you to have, but this is what you care for. The actual thing that you care for is the payment method, which is for Stripe they accept Visa card, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. They actually accept even Apple Pay and Google Play. So you can literally have all of these just by accepting Stripe as a payment provider. Now Stripe cannot be created with any account. It should be created with a real address, with a real identity that has to be from the US. Unless you were not from the US, then you have to go through a lot of, a big process of basically owning a company in the US, or knowing someone from the US that can gives you his address and basically can use it for your Stripe account and for your work. And if you don't have that, well, unfortunately you will have a big problem with that. Also guys, in case you were not from the US, or you can search for other providers, so it's literally depends on the country where you have created your website from, so it really varies a lot. So make sure to search exactly for which provider you want, and where are you from, and which provider is acceptable by your country, or basically that accepted your country. So this is how it works exactly in this industry. And yeah guys, this is basically it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe to our channel. If you do have any more questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section. I will make sure to answer all of your questions one by one. And that's it. See you guys in the next tutorial.